Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we've got this Craftsman YTS4000 in the shop. I just purchased it. It was actually a customer's friend of mine. Brought it in for me to go over, have a look at, get it ready to go. He's going to use it as a backup mower. And yeah, it's not leaving. I bought it off him, so I'm going to go over this thing. It'll be a good retail candidate. It's a 2010 model. It's got low hours. There's no hour meter on it, but there's still paint on the blades. I mean, one blade is bent. I've already kind of peeked at it a little bit, but there's still paint on the blades. So it's got very, very low hours on it. And we're going to go over it and make sure everything's good and it's out on the lawn for sale. Stay tuned. After the intro, we'll get into it. Okay, a couple of preliminary things I've done is check the fuel. It's got fuel in it. I've checked the oil. It's got oil in it. It's dark and dirty. It needs to be changed. We'll do that. It's got an ugly looking fuel filter on here. That's been zip tied because it's the wrong one and it's changed the line size. So we'll change that out. I've already put a set of plugs in it and check the air filter. That's all good. Have a listen. Runs beautiful. No, runs really good. So I'm gonna lift it up. We'll get underneath that deck. We'll have a look at the blades and see what else it needs. All right, so got it up there on the hoist. Got to lift it up so I can get to the blades. First, to change the oil. So I let it run. I like to let them run until the oil filter is at least warm. That way you know the oil's been circulated and everything's all warm. And then I dumped it all out because it needed a oil change. So it bit me. Look at that. It got me good. Oil filter wrench slipped and I hit the cowl in my hand and it's leaking now. But that's okay. I got electrical tape. We'll fix it right up. So I reached underneath there because I know the one blade was the right side blade. So the far blade was about 1/8 of an inch lower on one end than the other. Not much. 1/8 of an inch. And like I said earlier, there's still paint on the thing. So there's our blade. Just a little bit of wear on the paint here. Everything else is still shiny. So I put it in the vise and I hit it. I don't know if you can see that little tiny area there. It's a little cleaner. Banged it with a rubber mallet. It's just perfectly flat now. I don't normally straighten blades. I don't normally recommend it, but it's brand new, man. This is an original blade. Get over to this side. I'm going to check this side, make sure that's not all wonky. I reached up carefully. I'm like, ooh, that's sharp. So I leaned down with my light and I checked. It is literally a brand spanking new blade. Even the cutting edge has shiny paint on it. It has never cut grass with that blade. It's never cut. So, and it's perfectly flat. So it's staying on there. This one's straight. That one's new. They're both great. I did just a quick touch up on the cutting edge here and a balance, and we'll pop that under there. While I was up and under around, our deck belt is pristine. It's beautiful. The drive belt, I did lower the deck all the way down. I got up underneath there and I checked. The drive belt is actually in really, really nice shape. It's like new. Everything's like new on this machine. It's well, it's a 2010 model, so it's 12 years old, but I don't think it's got, I don't think this thing's got 100 hours on it. It might have 50 hours on it. It was the original oil filter. The oil was dark, but it wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't 12-year-old oil. I think we lucked out on this machine. This is going to be a really quick video because I really don't have to do anything other than a little maintenance. The regular stuff that I would do in a spring on my machine. Little maintenance and a good wash job, and we're good to go. Nice thing about this unit, it's got a metal transmission in it. Had a Husqvarna, I think it was a Husqvarna, something, in here a few weeks ago, and it has a plastic transaxle. Not a fan. And battery dying. Here. Not a fan of plastic stuff. Transmissions, that's a bad idea. So, I did have an eyeball underneath. None of the deck brackets or any of that stuff looks bent. Everything looks straight. Well, that was dumb. The blade's just sitting here. Now I gotta lift it up again to put the blade on it. You guys distracted me. That's what it is. So I'm gonna pop that blade on there. And, I mean, what do you do? Gotta write the date on my new oil filter. Wash it. That's all that's left. It runs great. Blades spin. The deck bearings are absolutely silent. All the idler pulleys and stuff on the drive system between the engine and the transaxle, they're silent. Absolutely silent. There's no noise. Okay. I'll throw this back on. We'll get it washed up. Well, this is where we're going to sign this video off. There's nothing left to do except for wash it. Total invested? I don't know. Dollar-wise. Time-wise? An hour. Parts-wise? 2 spark plugs. Fuel filter. Oil filter. 2 quarts of oil. That's it. That's all the parts I put into it. Straighten one blade, sharpen and balance it, just to tune it up. This one's brand spanking new. It is what it is. Wash, lawn, for sale. Thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you do subscribe, click that bell icon. It'll let you know when I upload new stuff. Till the next one, take care.